video, I'm going to show you how to rank a gig. Now the question is, why would you want to rank a gig? Now you would want to rank a gig because you would want your gig to be shown in search results. So the more people see your gig, or the more impressions that your gig gets, the more likelihood that people are going to click on it and then to request for your service. So ranking a gig simply means that optimizing your gig in such a way that when somebody puts in the search results that matches the service that you provide through that gig, your gig will be among the top results that come up. It's just like Google. When you go to Google search and you type in a word, a keyword, for example, if you type in a word like Ghana, for example, the top results are those that match the search word, the search keyword. Okay, and not just matching the search keyword, but those that are popular and those that a lot of people are searching for, among other ranking factors. So with Fiverr, one of the ranking factors is that your gig must have reviews, and it should be receiving a lot of impressions. And before it receives a lot of impressions, you need to optimize it to be able to show at the top results. So that's what we are going to do. So yesterday we created our gig, and as I said, when you create the gig, give it 24 hours to find out if it has been approved to run on Fiverr. So let's go to Fiverr and check out our gig that we created, so to see whether it's been approved and it's in the top search results, in the new gig results. So we our gig name is Professional Modern Logo Design, and then so we go to search. Okay, so when you go to search, under sort by, you come to newest arrivals. So newest arrivals, those gigs that just came in or have just been created and have been approved. So let's search through the first page to see if we can spot our gig. Okay, so all these gigs are gigs that were created within the within 24 to 48 hours. So you find them here. So we are now on page 1. Let's go to page 2. Page 2. Okay, we are not on page 2. Okay, so let's go to page 3. Here's our gig. Yay, it's on page 3. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. It means our gig, as you can see, underscore branding, that's our gig right there. It's on page 3, which means that our gig has been approved, and page 3 is really not bad at all. It means if we can get some reviews on it, we can actually get it to page 1, and which is a good thing. So if we go to our gigs, let's see how many impressions we've had so far from that gig. Okay, so we've had 22 impressions, so which means that our gig is eligible to run and is actually running. So now that we know our gig is approved and eligible to run, how do we get it to go from page 3 to page 1? And also, instead of having it on newest arrivals, we can have it on on this main page in terms of relevance. So the number one thing that we have to do is to get reviews on this gig. Now somebody has to buy your gig before you get reviews on that gig. And how do we get people to buy the gig? Now there are a couple of Fiverr groups online that you can join, and what you do is you come into agreement with people. In fact, any other person that's in the group is also on Fiverr. So everybody is trying to find ways to rank their gigs. So what you can do is there's what we call gig review exchange. So what it means is that you agree with somebody. Most people will post that, oh, who wants a gig review exchange? So you can go and post under and say, okay, I want to do a gig review exchange. So you agree that the person will come in, buy your gig, and then within 24 hours you deliver the gig, and they will review you. You also buy their gig and also review them, give them 5 stars. Okay. Previously, you could buy a $5 gig, but I hear the algorithm is now changing, so $5 gigs are no longer enough. So those used to be basic packages because they realized that buyers were buying each other's gigs and ranking each other. So what Fiverr is doing now is you need to buy more than 5, okay, because actual buyers buy more than 5. So what you have to do is you can come into agreement, and probably you can buy the standard gig. Probably you can put the standard gig at 10. The other person can put it at 10, and then you can buy each other's gig and rank each other. Okay, so let me go to Facebook and show you some of the groups that you can join. So apart from buying each other's gig, Fiverr also rank gig based on how many impressions, how many people are searching for your gig. Okay, so you can basically go and just click on somebody. People post their gigs, you also post your gig. You just click and then review, send each other messages, make inquiries on the gig. So those are always just sending messages and sending inquiries about the gig will send Fiverr algorithm an indication that people are searching for this gig and actually making questions. So it must be relevant. So apart from buying each other's gig and giving each other reviews, you also click on each other's gigs and send each other messages, inquiry messages. Okay, you don't have to make it obvious, just you send messages as if you are really buying. Okay, you can also go and favorite each other's gigs. So let me show you what I mean by favorite. If you open this gig, for example, you realize that 1,545 people have clicked on save. Okay, so all these are indicators to Fiverr that people are interested in this gig. So there's also a favorite exchange on these Fiverr platforms. So it's not every time that you have to use money. You can have a favorite exchange with people. So if you have about 10 different people, there are a lot of people on these Fiverr groups. So you can have 10-20 people coming to favorite and also go in and favorite their gigs. That's also another way. The mere fact that people are even clicking on your gig is giving the gig impressions. So it's giving the algorithm a message that people are interested in it. And as I said, you can send each other messages. So let me show you one of the groups that you can join. Fiverr. So as I type Fiverr, you see a lot of search results came. So the first one is Fiverr Review Exchange. We have Fiverr Gig Promotion, Awesome Gig Promotion. So these are all groups. So let me go to Fiverr Gig Review. As you can see, I'm already a member here. 34,000 members. Look at this group, Fiverr Freelancers. 15,000 members. Fiverr Gig Favorite Exchange. So as I said, favoriting a gig. So this group is created specifically for what? Sorry. For favoriting each other's gigs. So this is just an easy way to go in, and that's 32k members. So you can actually have 10, 20, 30 people favoriting your gig, and you also favoriting their gigs. Okay, Fiverr Gig Promotion, 58k members. So this group I've already joined. Let me open it and you see what happens inside these groups. So somebody has posted, review exchange needed. I have 2 accounts. If you interest, inbox me. So this is where people also come. So you inbox the person and say, oh, I'm interested in the review exchange. So he will give you his link. You also give him his link. You both go in, you buy his. Okay, after a few hours he also goes in and buy yours, and then within some hours you can deliver your gig, and just get a screenshot. So if the person is asking for graphic design, you can download a graphic design picture. You don't need to go and do the actual work. Just send a screenshot of something that shows that you've done the work. If it's an article the person wanted, okay, you can just open your Microsoft Office, go to internet, copy and paste something, paste it there and save it, and then deliver the gig as and attach the file and deliver. Okay, once the person receives it, you approve the delivery, mark it complete, and send you a stellar review. You can even write the kind of review you want, give it to the person. Okay, but everything must be done on Facebook. Okay, if you also go here, so people are actually, I don't know why people come here to sell their services, because everybody is a seller here, drop your link and give me a visit and gig favorite. So these are some of the things you can participate in. So as you see, people are dropping their links. Just go in, you favorite, and then show a screenshot that you favorited. Okay, and then the person will also go and favorite and show a screenshot to show that they visited. So all this is activity towards your gig, and it's giving all the right indicators to Fiverr that this gig, it's being viewed, so it must be interesting. So let's go to the other group, Fiverr. Okay, let me click again, and then we go to Fiverr gig favorite exchange. So I'm not a member of this group, but I don't know whether we can see. Okay, so you need to be a member to be able to see. So you can just join by clicking the join, and then do you have an account of Fiverr? You say yes, please. Do not share any other links or advertisements. You answer, and then you submit. So once you are approved, so it has been approved almost immediately. So if you make posts with any other URL except Fiverr, you get permanently banned. So the admin has posted a message that you must post only Fiverr links here. So if you fill out that message, you can get banned. So this person has come, let's exchange views and clicks and help each other. Please add a screenshot and I'll return the favor. So he has posted this link. So what you can also do is you can also come here and post your link and ask people either for review, for favorite, or for gig exchange. Okay, so that's what you do to rank your gig on Fiverr. So as you do that over the coming days, you realize that Fiverr will start showing your gig to more people because the impressions are increasing from traffic from Facebook that are going onto the page and actual searching and sending you messages and all those things. But there's a catch here. Let me warn you, there are a lot of scammers in this group. Okay, especially when it comes to the review exchange. You can have people that you go and then you do a review exchange. You actually go to buy their gig, okay, and they are also supposed to buy your gig in exchange, but you buy your gig and you deliver, and then they refuse to buy your gig. So you have to be careful. Okay, sometimes it's difficult knowing who is genuine or who is not. Okay, but interestingly, the Fiverr refund feature is there. So if somebody does something like that to you, you can go in and you can cancel the delivery and ask for a refund. But normally what happens is when you complete the order and you send the review for the person, okay, there's mostly no way that you can go back to Fiverr and say, oh, I'm no longer interested in this gig, review my money, because you marked it as complete and you sent a review. So just be careful that you do it step by step. Whoever you are doing it with, you buy, the person buys. You deliver, wait for the person to deliver before you send, you do the review and the person does the review. Okay, so that is it. So as I said initially, so that is some of the investment that you need to do, especially if you have to do a gig review exchange, because you need to buy somebody's gig. So if you are buying a gig for $10-15, okay, and I would advise that you get about 3 to 4 reviews on your gig. That's what's going to make it rank. 3 to 4 reviews in addition to the favorite exchange, the click exchange, the inbox messages exchange. The only one that you spend money on is the gig review, and you should have your credit card ready. This is an investment that you must do. It is necessary. The thing is, when you buy and somebody also buys, you don't really lose your money because you get it back. The only thing is the commission that Fiverr charges on each amount, which is 20%. So if you buy, for example, a 5 CD gig, you might only get 4 back in revenue. So you lose 1 CD. But I think it's a risk worth taking, okay? Because you don't lose all your money. You actually get it back because it is income that you've earned, even though it is a gig review exchange with other people. I hope this is clear. So that's the so in basic, so in total, that is how you rank a gig: through gig review exchange, through favorite reviews, through through clicks, and through messaging each other. But to avoid the situation where somebody could actually get you scammed or defrauded, I would advise that the group that I have formed for this masterclass, okay, there are a lot of you that are going to be doing this thing. So I would advise that within yourselves, okay, you do this review exchange within yourselves. You don't go out to seek foreigners, Pakistani and Indians, especially the Pakistanis. They are very big scammers. I must tell you that. Be careful of Pakistanis when you are dealing with them. They are scammers. I've had my fair share of scam from them. So those of you who are going to be in my close mastermind group, you can come together and review each other, do each other, buy each other's gigs, and then you get your money back. In that case, you are assured that you are dealing with genuine people. I just hope that nobody is going to ban any other person in this group, because if we find out, if anybody reports you that you banned another person, we are going to kick you out straight away. So I would strongly advise that you do the gig review exchange within yourselves, okay? And you are going to rank within 2-3 days. If you do this and you have 4 to 5 reviews each, you'll begin to get work in less than 2 to 3 days. That one, I can assure you that. So that's basically how you rank a gig.